Okay, about this list tile, if I now press this button, the same dialog is popping up where we will provide a price, and after we provide the price we will click this OK button, and we will then update the price for the telescope. And it's a very easy task, and I think I should leave it up to you, these all three sections, because all we need to now is call our this famous function, that means this update telescope field. That's it. We need to just provide the ID and the field and the value. Okay, but I just promised you that I will show you the first one, so I am showing you the first one. It will take just minutes to complete that. So after we show the easy loading dialog from here, we will simply call the provider method. So provider dot now update telescope field. We have the ID as telescope and ID, as well as we need to provide the field, and in this case the field name, we are updating the price, right? So in that case we will have our price tag, this one. So this will be the property name, the field name, so price. So in our case the field will be price, and also the value would be this value, and then we should call then. And now from here I just want to dismiss the easyloading.dismiss, and we want to show a message, and that would be price updated. Okay, now let me press hot restart, and let me just remove this constant description from here. Okay, let me go to the view telescope page, and for the first telescope the price is 400. Let me change the price a little bit. For example, the price would be maybe 499, or okay, maybe 399. And now if I press OK, and the price, I think I don't know whether the price has been changed or not, because screen is not updated. And to do that, let me just go back and come to that page, and it still says that 400. So what went wrong? And after we change the price, I think we saw the message saying price updated, but it is not actually updated for the Sky Watcher. So what went wrong? Maybe, okay, let me just press the hot restart. So you see an issue has been arrived out of nowhere. So you cannot predict from before what is going to happen next, and you have to be ready or prepared for any kind of situation, and you should handle the situation and solve any problem that comes in your way. So let me go to view telescope, and let me go inside. I'm seeing the brands and telescope. Okay, let me go to the run console, and yes, there are some errors, and it says unhandled exception string. It is not a subtype of type num in the typecast. Okay, I guess I found the problem, and the problem is okay, so very serious problem. We are trying to update the price, and we are passing the value, and that value is a string, that is not a number, and we know that the price is number, so we are actually providing a string in place of number. So that's the problem. So there is nothing wrong with our code, just this silly mistake. So we need to convert this value, this string price, to a number. So let me type number.parse and then value, and I think everything will work just fine now. Let me press hot restart. Still no telescopes. I don't think what's the problem. Or maybe in the previous try we tried to update the price, and maybe I think the string version of that price was saved in the document. So let's go to our Firebase and let's find. Okay, we're very lucky that the first telescope over here, you see the price is quoted inside and this price is actually a string. If you go to the other documents, this price over here is not a string. So whenever this we made the query, and this price was trying to we were actually assigning this value to the telescope price field, then the exception is happening. So that's a problem, and we need to edit it from here. So let's edit that field, and it is not a string, that will be a number, and update. And I think, okay, I need to provide the value first, so that will be 399 and update. Okay, now the field has been updated, and let's go to our telescope page, and now everything is fine. Let's go to Skywatcher, then the price is 399. Let's edit the price one more time. So this time maybe 389, and if I hit OK, that's it. This is 389. So very silly mistake, and that caused all the problem. So we should be very careful about this type of problem. And also we should check for the run consoles, and we should check for the errors, because these exception messages are very clear and concise. If we read this carefully, we will be able to find out the solution by ourselves. So now that we are almost done, and I am leaving these two sections up to you. So in the next lecture, we'll talk about something, and I think we are done with our admin app for now, because we need to add more things in our admin app. But it's time to go our user app, and to create the user app, to show these telescopes, to provide the functionalities, add the functionalities in our user app. And then after we are finished with our user app, we will come back to this admin app once again, and we will add many features. For example, in our dashboard, we have to add few more items like the orders and the users, so that admin will be able to see all the orders, admin will see all the users, and so on. So I am leaving it up to you. Just complete these two sections just like that. All you have to do is just copy these few lines of code and paste it over here, and you need to change the you need to change this price, or maybe the field name. That's it. Okay, so the next lecture will be in the next module, for the next module, and from the next lecture we'll start building our user app. And I have to copy almost everything, not everything actually, almost everything from this user app to our admin app to our user app, because we are going to need these model classes once again in our user app, because we want to show the telescopes, we want to show the brand names, we want to show the other things like images, image models. So we need to copy these model classes as well. And we should not copy all the freeze.dart or generated files. We will only copy this brand.dart or maybe the main model classes, and then we should run the build runner command from the terminal, so that this these files can be generated. And also we need to add this libraries as well, because we are going to need the same libraries in our user app also. And that's it. So see you in the next module. We will build our user app from scratch.